with this question. Choose the best pizza.
Wait.
Detroit, Chicago
Oh.
deep dish, New York, New Haven, Neapolitan, Sicilian. Oh, I love Sicilian. Pan pizza, bar pie, or the Chicago Tavern.
I would want to say the Neapolitan, what do you call it? But I'm kind of between that and New York, honestly. Deep
I'll put
dish.
into Hypecast so you can see the.
Oh yeah, all the
numbers.
choices. Yeah, I don't know about like all the other ones like New Haven and all that stuff. I have actually never like.
I don't know what that is.
I never fuck with that shit. I don't know what that is.
I've only eaten the Detroit style New York.
Oh, this is a picture. I'll just put it. I'll just put it right here. Okay, here we go.
The Sicilian. The Sicilian one, it was from my friend who was. Well, she was a coworker, but she moved back. She was from Sicily, and she did make this for one of our company parties. Holy shit! I don't know how many slices I stole, but it was like everyone was like, "Where's the slices?" I was like, "I don't know." Shifty eyes.
So I'm pretty much either between New York, Neapolitan, pan pizza. What's the difference for pie though? What makes it a bar pie?
I think it's just the name, because like sometimes some people call it pizza pie.
Yeah,
versus.
but why would you call it a bar pie? You know what I mean? Like why is it called a bar pie instead of a pizza pie or just a pizza? Like what makes it a bar pie? You know what I mean? Like I know like a deep dish obviously is a fucking deep dish, right? But bar pie, like what makes it special? Is it just a pizza at a bar? Is that what it is? Because if that's the case, then it's like whatever, right? What's New Haven?
Yeah, you call it. It's just made at a bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't had a Chicago tavern, like a real Chicago tavern. I've only had a Chicago tavern style pizza, but I've actually never fucked with the real thing, I guess. New Haven, it might be something that looked like I tried it already, but otherwise I don't know. I can't say much about that one. So it's basically New York, Neapolitan, and pan pizza. I'll fuck with. Deep dish is like it has its place. I get it, but I don't know. I have to be in the mood for it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Whereas I can always eat the three that I mentioned. Right, and but if I had to pick one, I want to say I like Neapolitan because I like the crisp of the crust, but I like also like the floppiness of the like the actual pizza part. You know what I mean? So it's like that contrasting feel, the texture. Whereas New York can do that. It could have a crispy crust at sometimes, but for the most part, it's just a big floppy pizza, which I like. Big, thin, big, floppy pizza. So that's my kind of shit.
Yes.
Pan pizza, I do like. It's very familiar. It's it's like Pizza Hut stuff, right? Whatever. Kind of like what the Chuck E. Cheese pizza is too. It's basically a pan pizza. So it's kind of like more of like a nostalgic thing. But it can be very greasy at times because they put a lot of cheese in there, and then like so all the like the oil and grease just pulls up and stuff. Whereas New York can also be greasy, yes, but Neapolitan it's a little more quote unquote healthy in a sense because it's like more light. It's not greasy and heavy. So I can fuck with that for sure most of the time. So I'll go with Neapolitan.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer Neapolitan. What about you? What's your final answer?
Final. So also hi everybody.
Yes, we're talking about pizza.
Us. We're talking about pizza because I'm hungry. I did try Detroit. I tried a Chicago deep dish, but it wasn't really a Chicago deep dish, You just call it that.
Okay.
New York, pretty much from, well, I'll call it a fake New York from, our standard Pizza Hut or
Okay.
Domino's.
Oh no, that's you gotta go to an actual like New York pizza place. I don't know, like obviously in Hawaii, I have no idea, but you gotta actually go to a dedicated New York pizza place. Pizza Hut, all those chains, nah, they don't come close.
No. That's when you whack them.
Yeah.
It's like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then as I said before, I did try Sicilian. It was homemade because one of my coworkers was from Sicily.
Nice.
So I'll say Sicilian because, again, thank you, coworker.
Yeah. It definitely experiences definitely do play a part, and everyone's experience is different. So yeah, for sure.
Still to this day, I don't know how to pronounce her name correctly.
Funny.
Because she has a beautiful name, but again, it's just like, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Can you check our audio, by the way, just in case?
Yes. No, that's not YouTube. That is she has a different name.
Okay. I heard you. I heard me. I heard me. So you go ahead.
Yep, I hear me.
What about moi? Moi.
Yeah, I heard us.
Okay.
Not bad. We're only like a few seconds on delays.
Nice. Okay. All right. So pizza aside, well, at the end of the day, it's pizza. I can eat it. It's not like I can, I vomit at the idea, or what do you call? Gag at
discomfort.
I don't gag at the idea of like this certain style of pizza or anything like that. It's pizza. Pizza is like, I can eat it.
Now,
yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, now your toppings, that'll be another section of
that's a whole
day. But
that is another day. That is another day indeed. Yeah. Yes.
Pineapples.
Do you like pineapple? Okay, let's get this out of the way. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? No?
Hell fucking no.
No? Okay.
I'm a basic bitch. I would only have
pepperoni,
black olives and pepperoni. I'm basic bitch.
I think even when you say black olives, that doesn't, it is still basic in a sense, but it's like one of those toppings. Like, yeah, it's pretty normal for pizza, but it's actually not as common of a popular
as you would think.
Like it's not strange, but people, I don't know too many people who like love olives on their pizza. You know what I mean? I had phases when it comes to pizza toppings. Like at one point, I used to eat a lot of like pepperoni and pineapple because of the salty and sweet combo. But what happens when you do that, though, a lot, especially in those chain places, they don't cook the pizza enough, right?
Oh yeah, no.
So the pizza is all like wet and stuff like that because of the pineapple juice.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have that nice oven like roast flavor to it, and that toastiness. So at one point I just kind of got tired of it, and I missed the toastiness that you get from a pizza. But I think it does have its place. I'm not gonna like judge completely too harsh, but I do get the stigma though of having pineapple on pizza. I mean, there's Hawaiian pizza. It exists for a reason, right? There's with the ham. I don't fuck with ham though. I don't like ham on my pizza. That's the thing, because it like dries up and stuff like that. It doesn't have enough fat.
It dries up, and I think it's the cheese for like the pizza. Like if the combination of the cheese does not work with like some ingredients, it throws the pizza off.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's why I liked pepperoni with pineapple better, because of how crispy it does get though on its own. and stuff like that. And like how and it's just like I just like pepperoni better than ham. Like come on, you know. Bacon. I also really liked bacon and pineapple. I especially at one point because same thing. Like it does crisp up nicely. It's got that nice fatty flavor to it, and it's like salty and such. It's the better ham, pretty much. It's the better ham. At least in my personal opinion. All right, well, before we go too deep into the pizza topping thing, let's leave that for another conversation.
I love pizza.
Yeah, pizza's great. You can't go wrong with pizza.
Okay, you want to have pizza next Evo?
Fuck it, yeah. If we can find a good pizza place, I'm down. I am absolutely down. As long as it's not fucking some chain fucking pizza from the food court, I will fuck with that.
No, fuck it. We'll buy Gordon Ramsay $100 pizza.
Oh, oh god. Okay, I'll be down to try it. As long as we have enough of it though, because I want to feel satiated with pizza.
Yeah.
Especially like if we're gonna be at an Airbnb and we don't have like food in the fridge, I would rather have a pretty good amount of food just so like you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Anywho, welcome to this edition of the Hypecast. Welcome everybody. This is 331 with yours truly as always, Sean, aka Hawk525, with my cohort Zawa in the building as we were talking about some pizza. Yeah, because you can't go wrong with pizza, man. It's like how many people do you know like absolutely detest pizza in your life? Like I don't think there's anybody who hates fucking pizza. I've never met anybody who hates pizza. Like, at least with burgers, I kind of get because like it always has like meat. But pizza is just bread, tomato sauce, and cheese. You know what I mean? So it's like such a universal thing. Like it could be well, not vegan, but it could be vegetarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's there. Vegan pizza, that's okay. You're gonna lose. You're losing me on that one because, the cheese is not not it. Not the vegan cheese is not it for me. At least from the ones I tried anyway. But yeah, I feel like pizza for the most part is pretty universal in comparison to other foods. You can't go wrong with it. So anyway, let's get into today's little menu we got here. It is a little more on the drier side. It has, not much has happened, so we'll like actually take some stuff from last week actually to fill it into here, and then actually the pizza talk kind of worked out a little bit because we don't have as much as let's say like last week or the week before that. So anyway, but there is one thing though that did pop up that I'm just gonna make a note here so I don't forget. Let's put Genshin because there is a pretty big update coming up for Genshin, so I would definitely want to at least chime that into here. But let's go ahead and talk about firstly, as always, fighting games. Let's go ahead and pop this.
This battle is about to explode.
Okay, so this is actually from 2XKO. Pertaining to a new character that was revealed, and it is Blitzcrank. So it is, this robot right here that I vaguely have seen, right? But Zawa, you're pretty much like the local League of Legends expert. So could you fill me in on what and what his basic kit is and all that stuff? What makes Blitzcrank Blitzcrank?
He's a bitch.
He's a big bitch.
Hey, so Blitzcrank was part of the original lineup of League of Legends when they started, I believe.
The OG, okay.
He is if you put him into a category, he's a support character in League of Legends.
Right.
His main kit is I will grab you from 3,000 miles away and punch you in the air.
Also,
So-
okay.
Yeah, so right there, that GIF, right there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a perfect
Summary.
So
yeah.
if you click on that, that's a perfect summary. 3,000 miles.
Although he did
but
miss, but yeah.
Let's see how far it is.
Yes, it does reach quite far. It looks
Yeah.
like.
So, and then there was so many not controversies, but what's it called? Gamer theories or what's that other word? Gamer like myths. There's a certain skin that Blitzcrank has that forgoes you see the wire
Yeah.
that comes out of him when he shoots the grab.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's a skin of his called I Blitzcrank. He looks like a fucking Apple product, pretty much.
Okay.
So just imagine when you shoot your arm to grab somebody, that wire is not there. You only just see the hand.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of people were like theory crafting or giving the mythos that hey, if you have this skin, you kind of like have frame advantage.
Okay.
Blitzcrank looks like he will be the resident grappler.
Yeah, that's what people are trying to like theory craft here, like, or at least be requesting, right? Because yes,
Yep.
Grappler, yeah. So looks like he will be kind of like more of like a long range grappler, which is not entirely strange or new or anything like that. It's I think we've literally had another we lost your picture.
Yeah. But there was it just said like, oh, here's an update. I'm like, thanks.
Okay. All right. We can still hear you though. So yeah, because we just had one in, what was it, the Grand Blue Rising, I believe, and it is Galleon, and I believe she has some sort of like long range grab or something like that. She kind of plays like both a little bit of mid range / long range, but also has some form of grappling moves. So she is that sort of hybrid. So maybe yes, Blitzcrank will be kind of like that hybrid with a long range grab of sorts, with the hand, the line or chain, whatever you want to call it, and he'll reel you in and then punch you up or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that'll be like a way to start a combo of sorts, or to assist the combo, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, especially if he is more geared towards like a support type of character. I feel like he could be a more effective assist character rather than like kind of like that front line point character, in a 2v2 game. Yeah. So what else like can you say about Blitzcrank though, in a more in just like at least in the League of Legends context?
Well, yeah, he is support, more grappling, the uppercut. He's more, he to actually better say what he is a CC'er, so he's a crowd controls. He'll stun you, he'll silence you so you don't do moves and yeah.
Okay. What is his ult like? Like what does he do during his ult?
Oh, it's a small ass what's it called? Ooh, I forgot what it's called. EMP, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
It's not wide range, but it's big enough if you can, get
it off.
Get people.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what's the ideal rotation? So do you like grab? Do you grab him and then you ult, or do you just like?
So majority of the time it is grab, It's grab first, uppercut, then ult.
Okay.
Pretty much 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha.
Or the other way would be grab, ult, then uppercut. But,
Okay. His special gonna slow him surely. I wonder what that means.
Oh, so like the person receiving or Blitzcrank on himself?
It just says, I hope he's a grappler with... Oh, no, excuse me. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. It just says his special gonna slow him surely. So I wonder if it's referring to... like...
Oh, yeah. So Blitzcrank is not fast.
Okay.
That's why his W is his speed boost to, run up, get into position, wacky whack.
I see. Oh, Destiny, what's up? Oh, looks like he's a little behind. He's talking about the pizza stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Yeah, but we're definitely talking about Blitzcrank or pretty much almost wrapping up the Blitzcrank thing. But I think early on when 2XKO was first like just revealed by name or whatever, like, oh, we're gonna have a League of Legends fighting game. I remember Kate and a few others in the chat or in the voice call or whatever were saying they felt like Blitzcrank would have been more my character because I'm more I play more grapplers and stuff like that, so they thought, oh, maybe Blitzcrank could be your jam because like he does grab punches and whatever, blah 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 and stuff like that. So
yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I do remember the name and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that could be a possibility. It looks like. Where is Blitzcrank from? If that's really important.
He is from Pitover or Zon. So Pitover is, if I want to be direct and use I'm going to use FF7.
Okay.
Pitover is the top of the plate of Midgard.
Oh, okay.
Zon is the slums.
Okay. I see. Let's just see just in case if there's anything else. Okay, yeah, that's just a pin thing. Looks like it's about it, other than some screenshots over here. 2XKO is set in the world of Runeterra, a realm that's home of each champions on their roster, and I guess it just explains at least some of the characters here, because not all the characters are here, of course.
Yep.
This explains the stages. Okay, and then for when you choose your main, it says here in another post, playing champions earns you champion mastery. Each tier of mastery earns you the ability to purchase champion related avatar and profile items. Okay. Okay, we had voice actors being announced or revealed, and
I'm gonna say already, some longtime League of Legends players are kind of disappointed with Riot for changing Yasuo's VA.
Oh,
Because Yasuo's VA has always been Liam O'Brien.
Okay. I wonder what happened
to
there.
Me, I kind of want to say probably Liam was too busy at the time of recording.
Right.
And that, with a critical role and such.
Yeah. Guess you just couldn't make it or something. Yeah, make the time for it.
Yep.
Okay, got it. All right. So yeah, it looks like Blitzcrank was like the biggest, most recent kind of big reveal. Let me see if there's anything else just in case. Yeah, because we're all the way back to the around here. It is Jimmy Yamaguchi, which I've kind of seen him more pop up a little more here and there,
Yes.
right? Which yeah, you know, does kind of make sense for him to be the replacement, just because. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it as far as any other character was revealed. It's just Blitzcrank, and the full reveal will happen September 2nd, and it also says will be available in the closed beta. I guess that's the one that's coming up or whatever. If not, whatever current closed beta is going to happen. All right. So, anything else you want to say for 2XKO, or are we good?
No, we good.
Okay, cool. All right. Last one for fighting game news in this little edition here. This is some sad news, sadly, and very unfortunate because we did get this piece of news rather kind of like out of nowhere, like just out of left field, and very recently, that Takayahashi, I believe he was the current at the time voice actor for this newest edition of the dandy vampire Slayer in Guilty Gear Strive. And unfortunately, he did pass away due to, I believe, some sort of cardiac arrest. So very sad to hear. It was very much too soon for the Seiyu. And it's sad to say, but that's another one for the books when it comes to Slayer's voice actors, because the previous one has also passed away as well. So it's it's sad to see, and it's it's definitely one of those situations that you hate to see. Just because, like, again, we've said this time and time again, like that voice behind that cartoon character is so important, and so it makes that character so much more iconic and stuff like that. It really brings out more life, right? And when you grow up with that voice, that's like you associate with that, right? And then whenever they either get replaced or unfortunately pass away, that's kind of like, it feels like a piece of them kind of like was taken, right, away from that character in that person's perspective, right? So it's just that sort of situation, unfortunately, that is inevitable.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. We got feed with Zawa's camera here, but so it does, it does raise the question how quickly he will be replaced, all that stuff. Will they even have to do that, since, right, like, he's already out. I don't think Slayer will add any more to the main story for right now. So if he does have a big part in the next chapter or whatever, then yes, obviously they would have to find a replacement that quickly then. So it does raise that question: who will be that next Slayer voice actor? So sorry, go ahead.
Because when you were saying, like, it's going to take some time for a lot of people who pretty much grew up with Slayer, we already went through one and two.
Yeah,
it just reminded me of, again, Kizaru, one of my favorite admirals from One Piece. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah,
I just like his mannerism and how cocky but laid back Kizaru is.
Yes. Yeah. That's the thing, right? Especially when it comes to the certain voice actors with a very iconic voice. Yeah, unfortunately, that it makes it all the harder to, like, try to process it and try to, like, just accept that.
That reality. And then it's also like for you and I, currently it's the It's Frankie's VA. You
Yes.
already know my
2 cents.
say on the VA.
Yes.
On the VA.
Yeah.
And then again, I keep up with the anime, not the manga, so I already heard, you know, the new lines, or not lines, the new VA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's there, but it feels wrong.
Yeah. No,
If
yeah.
that makes sense.
I totally get where you're coming from. It's just so different because of how iconic that voice actor is. Now, granted, he's still around, thankfully. It's just, but his health his health won't allow him to continue anymore, unfortunately. But it's still good to just see him still, be happy and stuff like that. But but it's still the same situation at the end of the result here, which is to have a different voice taking over, and then of course it's going to be different. It's just not going to be one-to-one with what you are familiar with and such like that. And sometimes there are situations where the replacement does a very bang up job of replicating that voice, and that's great and all, but there is going to be a time where that's not going to be the case. And in the case of Kizaru, I think the new voice actor is doing a really good job, like trying to maintain the mannerisms and all that stuff of Kizaru at the moment. So and it's funny because that voice actor does also voice Kaku, which is the guy with the square nose from CP9, and also at the moment CP0. Yeah, so it's a very it's actually funny to see his range and stuff like that going to work. Yeah,
I mean, it's the same thing like the VA for Broly. He's fucking everywhere. Like you can, the moment that voice actor laughs, it's like, is that Shimada?
Yeah, Shimada. Broly? Yeah, Broly. Yeah, Shimada.
You're just like
he has
at your screen like.
He has a very surprising roster because he voices Foxy, and then he now voices oh god, it just left my brain right now, my tip, my tongue. Of course, Brawly, right? And then but then you have a character like Titus from Final Fantasy. So it's like, wow, like that's such a contrast, kind of like, because Titus is kind of like the pretty boy kind of character, happy-go-lucky, yeah, like obviously more of that side, right? But it's the same voice actor for like all those like other goofy or like just big characters, like powerful characters. So like more brawler type of characters. So it's like it is such a surprise. But let's go ahead and mention though the work that he has done for the rest of the anime. Yeah, right. So he has not only voiced Slayer, but he then voiced Dogstorm or Inu Arashi for because it's weird. Like this is like one of those instances where they actually translate the name to localize, right, as a means. But yes, Dogstorm, Inu Arashi for One Piece. But he also has voiced a number of characters from Fist North Star. I like how this person nicknamed Toki Anime Jesus, but it's Toki from Fist North Star. I guess I
mean they're not wrong.
It's not wrong. It's completely wrong, but it's just unofficial, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's like the audience thing.
It's like you're out of line, but you're right.
Yeah. And then he has voiced a number of like older characters, older gentlemen and stuff like that, including John Bacchus from Mirai Nikki, and then Lysandre from just Pokemon, Kakuzu from Shippuden, so on and so forth. You can see this big, this already pretty hefty roster, And of course, I forget his name from Fake Brand Order, but yes, it's gentleman right here.
Oh, fucking Moriarty.
Moriarty, thank you. Yeah. So pretty good roster, if I say so myself, right? Including, of course, Slayer. Let's not forget. And yes, he did voice Slayer from Exert as well. He did, because again, the previous voice actor did pass away. I think right before Exert happened, or like it was in production or whatever. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just again, it's very unfortunate. Deepest condolences for his friends and family and stuff like that. But again, it's just when that voice is gone, it's definitely is hard to like kind of accept at times. I definitely do get that, but it's just it's gonna happen at some point. But at least they are immortalized into anime or video games and stuff like that. So you can definitely always look back on it and just cherish it for what it is, and see their see their work and stuff like that. So yeah, like they the legacy, you can definitely always see their legacy ingrained.
I mean, even though she did not pass away, but because of the controversy, I'm just gonna bring her up again. Helena Taylor, BAO of Bayonetta, and then and then you had Jennifer Hale.
Yes,
to me, Jennifer Hale did beautifully.
Yeah,
as a Cereza, because Bayonetta 3 was doing the whole multiverse shit. So, which to me, I got fucking tired of it.
Yeah.
But and like again, like, okay, so if you don't like Jennifer Hale, well, sorry, she's probably gonna be, if Platinum continues with Bayonetta, unless 3 was their definite like this game has ended, the chapters has ended, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
If you like old Bayonetta's voice, you have 1, 2, and Smash.
Yeah.
To go back.
Yep. Exactly. There's always those to go back on.
I'm okay with both.
Yeah.
I
definitely.
Because again, I love Jennifer Hale. She's fucking.
Oh yeah, no, she is she's a very high prolific voice actress in the industry for sure.
But yeah, so but to make closing statements, thank you for everything. So
yes, thank you for your hard work.
Pretty much like most of the animes that he voiced, I watched. So you
including Beastars, including Beastars, that's funny enough.
Oh, yeah.
He did play the boss,
which is funny. That lion. Oh my god.
Yeah. For sure.
Like you would think, because of lions in the wild, they would be like, I mean, yeah, they portrayed the lions in Beastars like prideful and stuff, but that lion character, I'm not gonna say his name because it's kind of spoiler. Was such the nicest fucking lion. You're going like, why aren't you like yelling at people? Because the group of lions are pretty much the Yakuza of that world.
The mobsters,
I was like, why aren't you yelling? Why are you so fucking nice? Why do I feel like if anything hurts you, I will be the one to go around, hey boss, you want me to sting?
Yeah. Yep. So thank you, Hashi-san, for everything. So,
but I will say, if they wanted to get a very good replacement
for Slayer, okay,
for Slayer, because he already has the mannerism, and he can pretty much do the same tone. Just grab again Ryotaro Okiao, fucking Kizaru, just bring Kizaru already.
Right.
Don't drag, like, because Kizaru does the whole, oh,
Yeah,
so this name. Don't do the drag. Just go like, oh, so this name. What do you know? Just have like that normal, quote unquote, normal, like little.
Yeah. You got it. You know, just got as long as they can nail down the dandiness of Slayer, then yeah, for sure. All
Okay,
right,
Space Dandy.
space, yeah, space dandy. Well,
She said Dandy. I was like,
that
yeah,
voice.
Space
Well, if you're gonna talk about space dandy, he's voiced by Archer from the Fate series, or AKA alternate Amiya. I have to say it, but yeah, I know it's like a big story point, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, yeah. I mean, he could potentially put on that sort of dandyism, but I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and move on to one little thing from the front line, which is it's like yeah, you know, nothing big, but you know, I thought it was kind of funny to bring up, and it's related to Resident Evil, so why not? Let's go
Resident
ahead.
Evil, and it's also it's part of my little realm of cosplay, which that's we'll show it to you. We'll talk about it, and I'm gonna explain why I never like doing those type of cosplays.
Yeah.
You see Daddy behind me?
Yes, I definitely do. I have noticed this metal daddy, let's just call him Big Daddy, in the back.
Can't wait to ride him.
Oh gosh. Well, someone got a ride to the station though, because a 16-year-old cosplayer was arrested. I'm just gonna read off of here. Nearby the Chelsea football stadium for being mistaken for a suspected shooter, due to his weapon, and I think his overall costume, his look, of course. But it was believed, right? I'm just gonna go off of this. Believed that he was going to London and Anime Con, London Anime and Gaming Con. Excuse me. That was I guess apparently taking place also around that same time. At the moment, they're still holding him in custody, at least in the latest update, because of the suspicion of the imitation firearm, which is basically just a airsoft gun with the orange tip on it. If it's ruled that this weapon is too realistic, he may face charges. Yeah. So yeah, kind of unfortunate. There's a picture of what it looks like. I'm assuming this is supposed to be Hunk, right, from Resident Evil.
It's Hunk from Resident Evil, which a lot of people are saying, like, how can you mistake? It's like, you gotta realize that a lot of people in the workforce don't know shit about video games.
Yeah, right.
They're probably gonna look at that patch to think that they're part of a medical team or whatever. And then a lot of people saying, like, the orange tip should have been the
indicator,
an indicator, but that's the thing too, like, with regular firearms, all you need is fucking paint or the
you could
orange, orange tape and la-di-da.
Just because it has an orange tip does not mean or gives you the right to just wave it around in the public like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm sure, of course, I'm just being hyperbolic here, but I'm sure he wasn't waving around. But but it seems like he did have it out, right? So of course, people aren't just gonna be like, you know, like squinting and like looking at the cosplayer. They're gonna just be like, oh shit, you know, whatever, right? Like it might just get a quick glance or something. You're just like, what the fuck, what's going on? So that's why stuff like this would happen, right?
Yep.
So yeah, there is a picture of the cosplayer's face, and so kind of an interesting shot they were able to get here. But yes,
I kind of want to say that when it comes to cosplay, like, there are certain cosplays I will never do. I'm gonna get that right, and it deals with like guns. Like, if there's a cool character that has guns, I probably not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Even if it's like prop guns and whatnot.
Yeah, like yeah.
Uh, like, I mean, I could see because if I get into shape again, one of my ultimate goals is to cosplay as Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Which
And she does
Bayonetta is probably gonna be
Two?
the Bayonetta 2's version.
too. Yeah.
Because I don't want to grow my hair. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, good, you have a good short hair. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
just
yeah.
ask my friend to just tie down my hair. But she does have her guns, and it will be weird if I didn't have the gun because that's pretty much her whole outfit. So it's like I'll feel naked
Mhm.
without her guns.
Yeah, it's
But,
it's such a big part of
yeah.
her, right? Like if you don't,
Her kit.
yes, if you don't include the guns, it's definitely a big, large piece missing of that cosplay. But I think what should have happened, and maybe maybe there are circumstances that didn't allow him to do so, or something. Maybe he just didn't have enough room to carry or something. But I think maybe he should
Yeah.
have gone to the con first and then change into the costume and then do it just in the con rather than I'm gonna put on the costume and then make my way there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I would imagine should have happened. But like, are there circumstances where you think where that can happen or something? Like, is there a situation where you aren't able to change into the costume at the con?
Yeah, so there are certain cosplays that will be very hard to change at con because
Yes.
number one will be Transformers,
Yeah,
Gundam,
I figured, yeah.
or anything with big props.
Yeah.
Because it will look weird, like an average Joe carrying around what you call Guts Buster sword.
Yeah, the Buster Sword, Giants, the Claymores, yeah.
The Claymore. Like it'll be like it's like where's your cosplay? Oh, it's in my backpack. It's like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but I get it. Like sometimes you don't want to wear your cosplay going to the con because either the weather is fucking hot or
Mm-hmm.
you want to be fresh. When you put it on and not like
all
dying.
sweaty. Yeah, like yeah.
Like, or sometimes you're not comfortable, right? To just arrive in cosplay, you want to go have the magic that you can, switch your quote unquote get into character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And maybe what should have happened. Sorry to interrupt you. Maybe what should have happened
No.
with this situation is maybe perhaps if you're able to go with another fellow cosplayer who also is like doing a Resident Evil cosplay, maybe have like a
like
zombie,
a vouch, like
a zombie or something, just kind of like make it look more sense. Like, oh, they're gonna go to a thing or something like that. Just so like, because if you're gonna go solo like this, like that's going to raise some sort of suspicion. Like, okay, we don't know what this is. Not everyone knows what Resident Evil is. But as soon as you throw in like, what's like Nemesis, okay, like let's just say Nemesis, theoretically speaking, or hypothetically speaking, then that would have been like that would have painted a much more different picture for like a number of people. Maybe like the older folks, obviously not, but then you have like the younger folks kind of correcting them, like, oh, that's a costume from a video game. They're going to a cosplay, assumingly. So maybe that could have helped with that, but still, like, yeah, obviously when you have a gun out like that, it doesn't help, So yeah. Sorry. Did you have anything else to say for the situation?
No, it's just like pretty much like going like how you're saying that for this one he could have probably just changed in the bathroom like how I did.
This is something looks like you can change from the bathroom, right? Like you can carry your backpack or something like that, and then use the backpack as like part of the prop or something to make it sense. Like because you're carrying gear and stuff like that, for Hunk, right?
Yeah.
But
because when I did the Linger cosplay, I was kind of uncomfortable wearing heels, like out in the open. So I had to wait to go into the con bathroom, change, and then walk out, and then
Yes.
because again the Linger has very short fucking blue shorts.
Yeah.
Like I was getting eyed and stuff, but
Yeah.
take it as you will. But still, me in those fucking stilettos.
Mhm.
I don't know what god I was praying to give me the strength,
Yeah.
but yeah, just wearing those heels for a good 12 hours, kids. 12 hours. Never
Yeah.
again. But for all those women and other folks that wear stilettos or heels as as a part of yourself, you have bigger balls than me. Like, jeez, I was already ready to tap out at hour 3.
Mm.
But my friend's like, don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you
yeah.
gonna massage my fucking foot after this? And he's like, yes, I will.
Mm-hmm.
So that night I got free foot massage, and I'm like, this better not awaken anything between us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There is a person. I think this person has a pretty good point. It says people do cosplay a lot for these conventions, and sometimes the whole point of a cosplay is for as much accuracy as possible. I feel like all of this could have been avoided. How they simply inspected the person and the imitation gun instead of just outright arresting him. So I do see the perspective on it, but at the same time, I mean, I wouldn't like I get it that why the police proceeded with what they did to this cosplayer, right? Because yeah, I mean, if let's be fair. You know, even though people are saying like, oh, the gun doesn't look realistic, blah blah blah, like, I mean, it looks like a fucking gun to me. Like, I don't know, like, as someone who has fired a firearm in a controlled space, I think that's pretty realistic here, if we're gonna be fair.
Yeah.
Yes, it does have an orange tip.
Because again,
Yeah.
even without the orange tip or with it, from afar,
Exactly right. You have to see the circumstances, right, from other people's perspectives, right? Like, what if he had his hand over the orange tip, or like stuff like that? Like, are they gonna
covering?
Yeah, exactly, right. Now, would it have been a different story if it's like a cartoony gun? Sure, right. Then it's like, okay, that's not realistic, blah blah blah, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah. I hope this gentleman doesn't feel too like traumatized from cosplaying again or something like that, especially if it's like for a video game that he loves, I'm assuming. And hopefully he can like share his passion continually with Resident Evil by cosplaying as a character like Hunk or something like that. Maybe, and hopefully he's learned something like, okay, maybe I'll change at the con or whatever, rather than just going
or I'll probably have the gun in my backpack. Even that sounds kind of suspicious too. If you just see the back part, the grip, like sticking out, it's like, what the hell is that?
The grip, the stock, right? Whatever is sticking out, yeah. Hopefully hopefully it gets all situated. Hopefully he doesn't get too much of a charge or whatever, right? Like, hopefully just let him go, like, okay, you're free to go or whatever.
Yeah, sorry for the misunderstanding, but next time fucking be precautious.
Exactly.
Though again, not bad on the cosplay.
Yes, to be fair, yeah.
And looking at the weather in the picture, I don't know if this was taken on the day of or like
it is the UK.
Months before. But I'm just gonna say this: like, hopefully, like when he was going to the con, it was like this kind of weather where you're not dying.
Yeah. It is.
If you were,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
Right. I want to say the UK is okay right now with the heat, but at the same time, it does get hot. Like, at one point.
Yeah.
And especially when, Europe has those awful standards of like not being able to run AC and stuff like that. Yeah, that should get that. I imagine it can feel like hell at one point. My only thing about this costume I'm gonna say is the goggles, because Hunk's goggles is more red. That's what gave it that sort of. Yes.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. So, and someone said it, like, you do it for the accuracy, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like not having them red does take away quite a bit of what you're supposed to be, or who he's supposed to be cosplaying as. Because otherwise, yeah, he does look like, just a Umbrella Corps sort of soldier, but not Hunk. If that's what he's going for. If he's just going for a soldier, all right, cool, right? That's fine.
Yeah, it's like you did it.
Yeah, all right, that's what you achieved, cool. But if you're gonna go for Hunk, then yeah, that's a bit of a miss there. If we're just gonna talk about the costume alone, I know there's the bigger situation at hand, yes, but putting that aside, the costume ain't bad overall, yeah, objectively speaking. It's just, if he is going for Hunk, there is that one detail missed for sure. Yeah, I mean, who cares about what exact gun he's using, whatever, all that stuff. It's
because if you know anything about Hunk or the Resident Evil games, you don't stick to one gun.
Yeah.
You're interchanging so many times.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I guess there is a bit of a quote unquote rule with Hunk, because he does use seemingly the MP5. So I guess if you want to take it to that extreme sort of detail, sure. But if you are going to that extreme detail, then why, the miss on the goggles then? Just saying. Maybe it is, and you know what? Hey, maybe it was hard for him to find it at the time. Granted, yes, these things do happen, and you have to just make work of what you have. Sure, that's all. That's all. The parts of cosplaying is making with what you have, and working with what you have, and make it work. Hey, if you want to cosplay as this buff ass character, but you're not buff yourself, but you love him anyway,
go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely. Just make it work, right? Just as long as you nail the mannerisms, all that stuff. People, I'm sure will appreciate your efforts and enthusiasm for that character and stuff like that. So,
that's why like the main big cosplayers like Jessica, Migri, Yaya Han, Kamui, stuff.
Yeah.
They always repeat what some cosplayers forget. It's like cosplay is supposed to be for fun.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And the love of the character. Who, like Yaya did say, like, at the end of the day, I'm kind of just summing up what she says, like back in the past. At the end of the day, this cosplay that you're going to wear or make, whatever, is for you.
Yeah.
Nobody else. This is for you. It doesn't matter if you bought it, like you buy the full cosplay from from a store or not, or you make it yourself, or you're an amateur, crafter and whatnot. At the end of the day, that cosplay is for you.
Yeah.
Just like my Deno cosplay, Kamen Rider cosplay. That cosplay was for fucking me, because that's my favorite Kamen Rider, and I kept pushing that thing back so many times until I got off my ass and going like, you know what? I want to fucking finish this shit. Yeah. I want to wear this thing. And when I called my friend, hey, do you want to, help me, finish making this cosplay? She found her spark again to do crafting. So again, when you're making cosplay, it's actually therapeutic.
Yeah. No, that's always a great feeling, right? Of being having that fire again.
Yeah, and because of us working on this cosplay, she found better ways of
Making armor.
making armor, smoothing edges out, and using like different materials. She never touched EVA foam because she was always scared that she would like mess it up and stuff. But I told her, as long as you make this the armor look nice, if let's say you nicked it, that'll be perfect because you know what? I'll count it as a battle scar. Like I just came from
exactly.
I came from a fucking fight. Like
Yeah. No, that's the beauty of it, right? You that's improvisation, all that stuff. That's all part of cosplaying, playing a character, all that stuff, for sure.
Yep.
That is the beauty of such. Alrighty.
So
yeah.
So again, like hopefully the guy wasn't is not gonna be too what you call put off.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I can't say like, oh, I hope he laughs this off. It's like, he's it's probably gonna take some time. But,
oh, for sure. Yeah. At least he's young,
but
so he has years.
Yeah, he's
ahead.
young.
Yeah.
But I guess you can say like, in a twisted rule of fate, he has a story to tell.
Yeah, he does for sure. He does have a story to tell for sure. Hopefully, yeah, he'll definitely be able to look. I feel like we'll be able to look back on it and just laugh at it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
just
and be and at least, or as long as he learns something from it.
No, JP. Sleeping daddy. No. I'm just gonna be inside him. You know, he won't be sleeping. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I think he's referring to Seed, which, funny enough, we will bring him up at one point in a bit here. So let's go ahead and jump into the games news. Let's go ahead and hit this.
I will touch him.
Well, touchy. I'm sure this character is, because we actually missed it last week because this was revealed last week. Somehow it fell or slipped under our nose, if that's the saying, with Yadari, as one would think would be pronounced, but apparently, so the name comes from more of the Cthulhu universe. So it actually comes from the name, I believe it's pronounced Ithora. Ithora is I guess a character or some sort of monster similar to that of Cthulhu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Small. Ithora is, I believe, one of the children of Cthulhu.
Oh, children. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Because Cthulhu's wife does not look like a squid monster. She looks like something else, but their children's are.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I do have the Cthulhu fucking encyclopedia like somewhere on my shelf.
Gotcha.
Behind me.
Yeah, so it might be pronounced Ithari rather than Idari. So I don't know. So we'll go with Ithari for right now. For the bit until maybe the English iteration will officially help pronounce it and see. Yes, let's go ahead and play the video.
I didn't keep you waiting too long, did I?
Jesus Christ.
Call my name when you need me.
So
like, call my name. Call my name when you need me. I hear that phone ringing. Up, picks up, hangs up. It's like, It's like, who was that, honey? You know, you don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Some booty.
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely not messing around for this one. This time, they're definitely going in on the goonery on this one, with the octopus tentacles and just how this character just goes right about right.
He oozes sex appeal.
Yes, it definitely right. You kind of it's like the sort of not definition, but like the clear-cut answer as to why, let's say, what's his name, Komano got the A rank and she is the S rank, because, well, they're catering to the audience that they're catering to, right? And that is people who want waifus, sexy, powerful, strong waifus. Now, yes, mommies, big, powerful, strong mommies, or just like, girls, that's why, yeah, like, unfortunately, the male characters kind of get shafted a lot, Genshin actually does a pretty good job with that, if I'm going to say so myself, because they do have a pretty good amount of male characters by comparison. Yeah, by comparison to other games. But
the
yeah.
problem is with Genshin's male characters, there's only like one or two that are like Bara. Everyone else is just twinks.
Twinks, slim. Yeah, like the body type is not diverse. Yes, yeah, that is not diverse. Like, bro, Arataki Ito, I'm going to say it again. Why is he using the same twink model when he's supposed to be big and buff, like strong and tall and all that stuff? He's supposed to be like a big dude. You know what I mean? But they just used the same exact model for like Zhongli. So like so he has these skinny arms. It's just sad to look at, And it is also kind of sad because like some of the latest artwork for Arataki Ito, he is more on the skinnier side because they're trying to like retrofit him to like make him a little more similar to the game model at hand. When you look at the earlier artwork, he's more built, he's more, appropriate to the stature that he is and stuff like that. So it's just sad. It's just kind of sad to see stuff like that with male characters versus female characters. But for what it is with this character, Yuthari, does look pretty good for what she is, right? Especially if you're into the whole tentacle stuff and octopus and stuff like that. She is going to be a rupture ice character. And yes, S rank, of course, if you haven't said already.
Yep.
She is I think she's going to sell pretty damn well in this case. Interesting though that they kind of went with this lighting here, so it looks like maybe she like has two sides to her, maybe. And then like, yeah, when you look at look at her name, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, when it's all dark like that, it turns out more like the Cthulhu kind of font with the tentacles and stuff like that with her name. Very interesting, right? And then when you go beyond the artwork and stuff like that, it says, keep an eye out for my call. Got some spooky tales that I need your help with. I don't know how to conclude the stories. Keep an eye out for my call. So interesting little hints here of what's to come, I guess. So maybe by the time, Yuthari is going to have her banner around. Maybe she'll have like, a pretty prominent main story added to the the ZZZ mythos, right? But yep. Anything that you also notice, or anything you want to comment on when it comes to Yuthari?
I mean, I already seen gameplay of her.
Yes, from other sources, let's just say.
Yeah, other sources.
I have as well. So, yeah.
She's a nice charge character.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah. Yes, she has
Like her
moves.
charge moves.
She got moves.
Reminds me of what's the character's name? She's from Son of Kaladin, the sleeper, the sleepy one.
Oh, Piper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she has that,
she's pretty much a 5-star Piper. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the spinny spin, everything, and more than just the spinny spin. Because let me just say, she has moves. Yeah, that plays into the whole goonery that I was kind of talking about. Because okay, let me show you something, right? So when I first saw that with Faka and Michi, I was like, nah, this can't be real. Like, this is so, like, on that other end now. It's like, you know, very goonery. Like, very fan servicey, like, even, like, borderline hentai because of the whole tentacle thing. Like, yeah. Hold on, I got a little message. Hold on, let me see if it's important. Oh, shit.
The fuck you want?
Yeah. Give me a minute. Loading. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. All right. Well, I guess it's not important. All right. So anyway, um, okay. What I was trying to say was that I did not think it was real, right? And I thought it was somebody who made it. Because granted, yes, this is the early footage, and so her tentacles weren't like moving in such a way. So I thought this is like, this has to be bait. This got to be like clickbait or fan made or something. But by then I'm like, okay, this is you know, this is pretty official looking. And then now that this is out, okay, I'm a believer. And you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna skip what's her face, Lucia, because I'm not super interested in her animation stuff like that. I mean, you know, obviously she's catering more towards like people who like fantasy stuff and magic, which is great and all, but not my cup of tea, especially when she's now here. So yeah, yeah. Admittedly, I do like her animations, her moves and stuff like that. So, and you know, she's a hammer user. Yeah. How do you feel about Ithari overall then, with all the things you've seen in and out of the official information?
I hope the outfit is a true fucking ultimate skin.
Yeah. Think of the possibilities of what skins she'll have, right? And imagine her out during more towards like, you know, during the summer event. So like, what if she had a swimsuit to go along with it? God damn, right? That instant money. You know, put in the gif of Vince McMahon doing this, right, with the fingers, you know, sniffing the money and everything. Yeah, no, instant money. But in either case, though, I think she'll sell. I think she'll sell pretty well in the ZZZ banner sales.
Yep.
Oh yeah, somebody had to say, I guess, a real Komodo fan never speaks ill of whatever. Yeah, blah blah, all that stuff. We could have had S rank Monato instead of this. Okay, I think that's a bit of a stretch. At least this character looks a little more deserving of the S rank for sure, whereas Lucia, I don't know. I'm not feeling Lucia from a visual perspective. I felt like she could have been just an A rank member. If I'm going to reel, anything you wanted to add to that, or anything you want to interject?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Like, I'm already done at this point.
Right. Right. I think we said what we've said already, so yeah. Meanwhile, let me just go ahead and play the other
Meanwhile,
yeah, meanwhile. Oh yes, this is a bit of a meme right here. So someone made a little picture of what the Spook Shack comprises now. So we have we have the go for Lucia, the dog for Komano, rabbit for Alice, of course, octopus for Yuthari, and then the raccoon for Yuzuha. Even though yes, Yuzuha herself is not the Theron, but she has the raccoon or Tanuki as her
yeah,
pet.
it's a tanuki.
Yeah, as a pet. Yeah.
And sorry, tanukis. Thank you, Studio Ghibli, for that fucking tanuki fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you know about that movie, you know. Let's just say that them tanukis they like to bounce on big things.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I
was fucking 5 years old when I watched that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I like this picture. Whoever made this one of cutting hairs, like it's just it's just Deadpool with the spiky hair, and you got like fucking a cat, just a random cat with like cracked out eyes, and then Ray from Evangelion with the burger. Nicole's just Nicole. Like it's just like
like they couldn't find an equivalent. They're like, eh.
It's just Nicole, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then there was something else too. Sons of Kaladin, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Caesar,
accurate.
Caesar, yeah. That's Burnus, okay. Piper is Sayu, okay, because she's a sleepyhead. Wait. Which one's lighter? Like, where's lighter? Like, huh. What's the... What is this? Is like bok choy or something? Like, I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think the cat is supposed to be what's her face? Lucy. But like, why is okay? So I guess this is supposed to be lighter then, if that's the case. Huh. I'm gonna need some explanation here. Whoever made this meme on this one.
It's like,
It almost got it right. Yeah, it almost got everything else right, but what's this thing? Like okay, maybe because it's doing that pose, it's lighter or something. I don't know. Maybe there's some detail I'm missing with lighter. Maybe he likes vegetables. I don't know. Like Victoria Housekeeping and Mockingbird. Oh God.
Victoria.
Okay, Victoria. Okay, let's just start with Victoria.
Whoever-
Okay. Let's start with Victoria.
I'm gonna want to say some strong words where it made the Victoria side.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You just go for it.
Why the fuck is Brian there?
He's a dog. That's pretty much it. I mean,
I will murder you if you finish that sentence. That he's supposed to be someone.
yeah.
They could have used fucking Legoshi.
True. Yeah. Obviously, that person's not cultured enough. It seems like, right?
Yeah, he's not a true furry.
No, right. But why this thing from I think it's Plant vs. Zombies though.
Yeah, Plant vs. Zombies.
Yeah, like why
Okay,
this
so-
to represent Corin? Like maybe like it's implying that they're both they're supposed to be like experiments, maybe. That I'm not sure.
Like if they wanted to use like a different reference for Korean, if you want it to be on the nose, Fran from Fate Go.
Kind of, yeah.
If you want to,
Yeah, because
want it
she
to
is
be like really
Frankenstein.
on the nose.
Kind of on the nose, except well, Fran is kind of, well, trope wise, she's definitely different for sure. But the fact that they're both Frankenstein, yes, of course, and they both like wield some sort of like big-ish weapon, sure. But otherwise, their personalities are far different from each other, for sure. But yeah, just the vague fact that yeah, they're both supposed to be Frankenstein, sure. Obviously,
Then
Ellen, Shark, okay, fine. We'll take Jeff.
she's Hefe.
Yeah. Hefe, yeah. Hef. Yeah.
Yes.
And then this girl from oh my god, I forgot that one.
Doki
Doki Doki,
Witch
yes.
Club.
Yes. Um
Why?
yeah. Like is she like mommy material or amongst the group, I guess? Because I'm not familiar enough with Doki Doki to come up with some sort of explanation here. Okay.
Saying like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it going like, the fuck.
Yeah. Other than the fact that, yeah, you know, she might be a mommy kind of girl, kind of ish, because that's what the kind of
Like,
Rena
mommy?
is.
Sorry.
Yeah. Or maybe
Sorry.
she's a horrible cook. Maybe that's what it is, because Rena is also a horrible cook herself. Ooh, I wonder. See, I wonder if they'll play with Rena and Ithari, because if you look at Rena's stuff, it tends to have like tentacle stuff sticking out, like of like what the hell she makes. So maybe like Ithari will be uncomfortable around her because because she tends to use a lot of like octopus or squid types of ingredients. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, because Rena, yes, she's a maid, but she's kind of also like, quote unquote, the secretary of the group, right? Ish.
and ish. Well, she also comes from a rich family too. She has a sense, in a sense, some royalty.
Oh, because I was gonna say, if you watch Slime, that one time I got
Oh,
reincarnated as
or
Slime.
reincarnation.
Shion,
Yeah.
Shion,
Okay.
because Shion sucks in fucking cooking, but because of certain events in the anime and manga, her food looks disgusting. But when you eat it, it's like, whoa,
Mm,
this is good.
yeah.
And then Shion is also Rimuru's secretary and all of that.
Mm, right. But now when it comes to Mockingbird, see, I have more comments on the Sampo pick.
I have no idea who that is.
Sampo is like okay,
Hey.
first and foremost, he's kind of like he likes to make a lot of deals and then he tries to scam people. He's kind of a thief and okay, so I guess
Oh,
that's
so he's Eddie from Ed and Eddie.
yes, he pretty much is Eddie. Yes. He's Eddie with blades and yeah, basically. And then he's always kind of like, "Oh, come on, you know, I'm not going to do it again, blah blah blah." Like he's always has that sort of tone in his voice. That
You
yeah.
can trust me.
Yeah, you can trust
me. Lie.
Yes, exactly. Exactly kind of like that. But then he always comes up with something, you know. He always has something cooking in the back. And sometimes, you know, even he kind of comes off like a goofy character, but then, you know, of course he has that the backbone or he's got something that makes him a little more of a serious character in a way. So, yes, mostly exterior wise, he's a little more goofy, like, you know, oh come on, you know, or whatever. But when push comes to shove, yeah, definitely, Sambo is Sambo for a reason. This chick, I'm not too familiar, but I can imagine she's like the more possessive or obsessive type of character, like Vivian is. You know, like oh, you know, I count how many times you go to sleep per day, and oh, fucking all the I totally don't know all the activities that you do, whatever, blah blah blah. Like you know, like the schedule and everything, all that those little that yeah.
I love to watch you breathe when you sleep.
Yeah. Like, oh, watching you sleep is so cute, or yeah, that type of shit. Vivian is yeah. Oh, squad.
Yeah. Accurate.
Okay.
Accurate as fuck.
Okay. Okay. I can see Potemkin. Yes, that's Soldier 11 with Snake. The Trigger one is a bit of a reach, but they both wear something over their eyes. Whatever. Okay, I get it. But you gotta take out what's the Shadow's name? Eddie? Oh no, that's Eddie. What's the Shadow's name? I forget. Anyway, take out the
I thought the Shadow's name was Eddie, and Zato one was the body.
Oh, okay. So they both are one, I guess. I kind of forget the smaller details. Who is this supposed to represent then? Because it can't be Orphe. Because I don't know. Yeah, like, I have no idea. Actually, this is I don't know. This is kind of a botched meme. Like I don't know, man. Oh god. Oh god. It's a random picture of the one of the octopus.
Obo Squad has Soldier 11, Trigger.
Yeah. I think it's supposed it's four girls, right? Because well, yeah, if you Seed, Orphe, Trigger, Soldier 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for now for them.
That's it for now. Yeah. Huh. I okay. Anyway, anyhow. Ithari is a thing. First and foremost. Oh yeah, there's another meme too. I found this pretty funny as well. So this is the Rupture units that are coming up, right? Or yeah, the current Rupture character roster. And the picture on the bottom to compare, right? Because you got Komano with a big ass chest, and then, of course, the woman next to him also has a pretty big chest, also pretty built too. And then to add that, but yeah, it kind of sums up the Rupture units for right now. Big chest is required to ignore enemy's defense. Yeah. That's pretty much probably maybe that should be the rule, right? There was one other thing I did want to mention before I forget, and that was yes, the short animation for Seed and Seed Senior. It was quite touching, a little pretty somber and sad because of what Seed Senior said during one of the parts. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know why that came up. Seed and Seed. I'm just gonna type of that. Okay, what the fuck is this? Let me type in ZZZ. Hopefully that'll make it easier. Thank you. All right, there we go. There was one part I wanted to click on. Come on, Chrome. Don't chunk up on me. All right. Was it here? Oh yeah, there's a cat. Is it here? Right after this part? I didn't watch it in Japanese, so I did get to hear Japanese Optimus Prime. Oh, this part sucked.
You tried to dismantle the self-defense system behind our backs? It's only a matter of time
Yes.
before the logic core completely fails. Don't you understand? It's suicide, Seed! Did that even cross your mind?
I have no regrets. I've always prioritized following orders. But just this once, I wanted to prove that I do have a heart. And so does she.
Eradication mode engaged.
Alright, this shit too.
High-risk target.
Now, Arc System, if you want to do a really, like, not left field, but out of nowhere, do a ZZZ collab.
Oh
Right there's your
yeah,
Potemkin skin.
that pretty much is a Potemkin skin waiting to happen. Exactly. That's what I've been thinking, right?
Watch, they don't give it to Potemkin to look like C, they give it to, like, fucking,
Or the reverse, or the reverse,
Thinking-
right? To have C to get no, so C senior to get a skin in ZZZ with Potemkin. That would be pretty funny.
well, little C looks like the commander of Potemkin. Like, yeah! Like,
Yeah.
Seed?
yes.
Seed, are you feeling sleepy again? You keep conking out at weird moments these days. Look at this flower.
I can't stop thinking of Paimon when I hear that voice.
It's growing.
I keep thinking of fucking Walking Dead when every time I hear the line, look at the flowers. Bang.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to grow any taller. It'll get really cramped inside the cockpit. See, are you asleep again? Good night, Seed.
I have no regrets. It's just a pity that I won't get to see her blossom.
Yeah, that line right there.
I planted some seeds in the ruins where I first met her. I wonder if they've grown into a field of flowers now. Good night, Flora.
It's probably her actual name.
Probably by coincidence, possibly. You know, it's all poetic, of course. So yeah, the implication is there that, you know, C senior is like running out of time somehow, or something's gonna happen. Hopefully, and hopefully not to the point where, well, you know, C senior is like completely gone or something. Maybe he'll just reset. I don't know. And then, you know, he learns all over again. But now Seed or Flora or whatever will be the one teaching him, you know, like the ins and outs of life, maybe like the whole reverse, the role reversal. Yeah.
We make a promise.
A promise?
As you know, I've been falling asleep lately. You must learn to take care of yourself at such times. Since you like the cockpit, why don't you pilot me and help others when that happens?
You mean I'll be Seed?
I like the hold on. I like
Yourself at such
Trigger in the background when they were just walking by.
the cockpit.
Look at our feet. They're just staring like the fuck.
Happens.
You mean I'll be Seed?
She's just waving, and then fucking Mag is just arguing with Orphe again. It's about something.
I'll be Seed?
More or less. Your
Oh, but who's that? Oh,
I know you can
all
handle
right. But who's that little girl right there, though?
it. You like the cockpit.
That's like over there.
Why don't you pilot me and help
Let me
others
see.
when that happens?
You mean I'll be Seed?
Right there. Huh. I wonder why.
Maybe it's the kid.
I don't know. Yeah, so but yeah, basically Seed Senior, being a robot and all, has a protocol to eliminate targets from, let's just say, the Hollow, because they're affected with something. But seemingly she is not affected by the event, and but she may have something, right? Yeah, that's activating that protocol, and that's why he's trying to stop himself, and maybe perhaps falling asleep does help with suppressing that. And maybe by saying he's running out of time or something, maybe the program will eventually override him, and he'll want to eliminate Seed because of that protocol or whatever. Maybe. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, we'll definitely find out, hopefully, in her agent story, and see what's up with the whole I'm not gonna see her blossom type of line. But for now, a lot of cute moments, wholesome, with Seed being the best dad for her stuff. So, yeah, nice to see.
You've grown another 3 centimeters.
Yeah, stuff like that. Small little moments, right? As a parent.
Yep.
Anything you want to say about this little animation, or anything about Seed Senior, Seed, anything else relating? What? You're literally just making noise on the things. I can't tell.
I'm trying to sound like what you call Rocket Raccoon when he was small.
Oh. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. The noise. Sorry. Your noise canceling thing is like really making it sound inaudible.
Good job.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing his job, granted, yes, but yeah, it's a little, yeah, not helping in that situation. All right, so yeah, we got this short film from regarding to this. I love it that it's called Love, Death, and Constructs. It's supposed to be like a reference to, what was it, Love, Death, and Robots, I think it was called. The thing on the Netflix, I would think it is from.
Yeah.
I feel like I should watch that at some point. But for right now, yeah. See Senior, best dad. Then could you imagine though, like all those lines from C Senior, and you just imagine, like, replace that in your head, Peter Collins' voice. Right? That would have been so, like, I don't know. It would have been a lot different for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. And maybe, yeah. It could have been a thing because, we have, Japanese Optimus Prime, or aka Convoy, voicing C Senior in Japanese, but sadly here there is no parallel to that, unfortunately. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, this voice actor for C does a good job, right? But just saying, imagine if it was Peter Cullen, taking care of a little girl and stuff like that, and saying all those lines. And yeah, it would have been something else for sure. Yeah. The real gotcha of ZZZ isn't pulling for characters, it's watching trailers without knowing if it's a meme or feels time. Yeah. Yeah. Father of the Year, for sure. Very Detroit Become Human moment. Yeah, kind of like that. A robot teaching a human both could have a heart. Yep. I knew this was emotional damage, but I still watched it. Yeah, of course. This is a cat with a blue hat, which is basically pretty prominent Genshin content creator who tends to make story-based content to help explain what's going on and like the trailers and like, oh, there's little details and stuff like that. If you notice this,
Mhm.
you know, that stuff, that type of stuff, like trivia stuff when it comes to like lore and stuff like that. So if you want to, you know, if anyone wants to get in on the Hoyo stuff when it comes to lore, especially Genshin, Cat with Blue Hat is a place to do so. Yeah, big stoic non-human character with small innocent character is a trope I will never get tired of. Yeah, because we already have like 3 of them at least in Hoyo stuff. Like, so we got Seed and Seed Senior here, and then Star Rail has Clara and Svarog, and then now, as of late or very recently, we have Sandrone and her sort of robot companion, which is like, yes, that same trope, but Sandrone is a little more gonna be more of like an anti-hero, or probably even more towards like a villain. So there's a little bit of an opposite there, a little bit of a contrast, but same trope, like, you know, like little girl with big robot kind of trope. Yeah. Whole faction watched over Seed as she grew up. Seed Senior, what a character. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I do wonder if oh, okay, it says Seed destroy his self-defense system in the origin. Seed now it's just a regular power armor because his logic core destroyed. Yeah. So Flora thinks Seed is just sleeping the whole time. Okay. Yeah. So until maybe okay, so maybe the storyline, the agent storyline with Seed will be here trying to bring back Seed Senior. Maybe, I hope. Because yes, I did kind of just not forget, but you know, left out that detail. Because yes, he did rip out something from his head. So yeah, that's probably like, yeah, a big part of him. So yeah, he's doing that. Yeah, that core. Yep.
Seed? Seed?
All right. So that's that. Let's make sure we're not missing anything else. Oh yeah, so I guess there was like highlights for Gamescom. That's a lot of Yuzuha. And then there's the one Alice cosplayer in this one picture. That's funny. That is a lot. And let me make sure there's nothing else for ZZZ. Oh shit. We got another little thing. So hold on. What's this? I mean, it's just Seed, yeah. So
There are enemies along our operational route? Oh, you mean those guys? I told them not to step on the flowers, but I guess they needed a little hands-on help to get the message. And now, everyone's getting along just fine.
God damn it, they know what they're doing. God. I wonder if the Japanese version is up. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's definitely different for sure, because she sounds more delicate here, for sure. Huh. Yeah, she sounds more delicate for sure. Oh yeah, and then yeah, it was Alice's birthday. Blah blah. Yes, a little bit more of a sneak peek of Seed's agent story. Oh, that's cute. She has like like little stickers of Orphean Soldier. Yeah. We're not missing anything else. Oh yeah, these little avatars from the what do you call? The Razor collab is pretty cute, but someone had pointed out like, why is Miyabi wearing headphones when her ears are up there? So somebody missed that little detail there. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cute. Other than that little thing. The fucking mouse mat being used like as a blanket. That's funny. Tales of 100 Demons, Endless Mysteries Await. It's the other quote. Oh yeah, yeah, this part, yeah. Tales of 100 Demons, Endless, what's the second half again? Yeah, so. Yep. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, we are definitely not missing out on anything at the moment. No more drip market at the moment. All right. Let's go ahead and then now we can talk about a huge update that's coming up for Genshin here. I'll try to be brief as I can, but yeah, there's a lot to unfold when it comes to Genshin that's coming up. So we are heading into 6.0, but it is going to be referred as Lunar 1, which is interesting. I don't know why, but I mean, it is a bit of a sidetrack, but it's still like part of the main story, so it's still like canon. Of course, it's not. So think of it like, if One Piece filler was actually canon. I guess that's one way to put it, because it is kind of like that, but yeah, it's still contributing to the story. Okay, so yes, we're getting new characters, Lauma and Nahida. Lauma is going to be the new Dendro unit, and she is going to already be really good because she applies Dendro, right? But not only that, she actually shreds Dendro and Hydro resistance just with her skill, and buffs other Dendro characters with the reaction buff and everything, with her burst, of course. And then she is going to introduce a actual new elemental reaction called Lunar Bloom. So basically, it's just a elemental reaction exclusive for Lauma. So you could say, of course, yeah, it's a pretty pay-to-win kind of thing here, but whatever, you know, it's a gacha game, whatever. So yeah. So that's that. That's one. Oops. I don't know why it's not. Okay, there we go. The other character in question is Flint's. Flint's is going to be, yeah, he's an Electro DPS unit, but he is going to emphasize more on Lunar Charge. Lunar Charge is basically the new Hydro Electro reaction, but only coming from him and one other unit that is Unifa, I think her name is. She's a robot girl. And so those two together will be really good, I think, in a sense. But I mean, yes, he can probably function on his own as long as you have other Hydro units. It's just that, yeah, obviously having two lunar charge units is going to be better. There's Elon, not a new unit, but there's the other new unit, which is Aino. Aino is going to be kind of like the free ENIF up basically. And then because she is a Hydro unit, she's going to, I think, help with the Hydro application. And yeah. So she'll be a support Hydro unit nonetheless. And she is a 4-star, so that means yes, you can pull for her technically anytime, and they'll in fact give you a free copy as soon as you log into 6.0 or something like that. If you do like the basic event and stuff like that. So it's not much, it won't take much just to play the game. Okay, so and then we're gonna have a Chronicle the Wish banner, which is basically that big banner that features like older characters from, in this case, Sumeru. So that includes we call him Scaramouche, but he's like the no-name guy because stuff's happened in story. So you can actually name him. You can actually give him a name. You know, so he could be whatever you call him. You could even probably call him Asshat or something like that. But I don't know if the language filter will allow that, but you can attempt to. And that's Sinnoh, Tinari, Alhaitham, Dea, and Nilu. All old units, whatever. But if you don't have them already, then go for it. And then yes, you are entering a brand new area called Nodcry. It's gonna have a lot of new mechanics to it. This is Nodcry. So basically, Nodcry is the area right before Snezhnaya, and Snezhnaya was supposed to be like the big, next region type of thing. But you're taking a sidetrack, kind of like it's basically the road, the place before Snezhnaya. So for whatever reason, they decided to make 6.0 that sort of side quest kind of, but it's built into it sort of. So yeah, and let me see. So yeah, of course you're gonna have a new story, new Archon quest. It's broken into Acts 1 and 2. Of course, you get new weapons, stuff like that. I think these are supposed to be the new standard weapons, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, excuse me, I am mistaken. Okay, so these are the weapons for the new units. So this is the weapon for Lauma, and then this is the weapon for Flint's, I believe. Yeah, best slot weapon. But yes, this is now okay. So now this is like the new 4-star weapons that you can, I think, pull for, or okay. Let me see. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, so no. So this weapon is from the gacha. These weapons you can actually forge from with materials. Yeah. New enemies. Another new enemy. New events. So this one will give you the free unit of Aino. New minigame event. Camera or photo taking event. Not much. So this is very interesting. This is one of the big ones here. So you see this two words right here, free constellation. So yes. So a little bit of a weird thing of how it works though. There's a catch. So it says, to claim your free 5-star character constellation, travelers must complete 8 weekly training goals during the event period. Completing 2 daily objectives rewards you with 1 daily training goal. Completing 5 daily training goals rewards you with 1 weekly training goal. So basically you have to do this 40 times, I believe, if my math is right. And then you'll get the free constellation, but you can only do it for 1 character at a time, and then it'll cycle from time to time, or I think like something like that. But let me see here. Let me just make sure I'm like getting this stuff correct. Because it doesn't break it down that much, I'm afraid, with this page right here. But basically, you stick with one character, you do the thing, and it's gone for like some time or something like that. To kind of break it into layman's terms. This is another big upcoming change, but here's the bigger catch. So what this is, Masterless Still of Fortuna, is what will allow you to uncap your character of choice to now break the level cap to up to 100. It's always been 90. Now we're going up to 100 as the max possible level upcoming in the update. The catch, unfortunately, is that you have to obtain a copy of a character that you already see sixth, meaning you have to fully duped that character. So imagine, like you said, like let's say you fully fully mindscaped Lycan, right? For you. If you get another copy of Lycan from that point on, then that becomes a currency for max or max leveling whatever character you want. So this unfortunately is a more of a whale feature. So obviously, all those big YouTubers that you watch or whatever, who do all those big polls or whatever, are going to benefit from this for sure. But for the rest of us, not as much, or not even at all, because there are many people who haven't reached the point where any of our characters are C6. Maybe I have one character that's C6, and that's Dea possibly. But other than that, yeah, this is not much of a feature for everyone else here. Maybe they'll give out one free Stella Fortuna just for the fuck of it. But other than that, you gotta be a whale to benefit from this. So the first Stella Fortuna that you get though will take you to level 95. I think then you need 2 more to uncap to the max possible 100. So yeah, again, very, very much of the whale feature, right? And I am not sure. Oh, I see. So okay, so they are giving you a free one. So that's gonna go on from September 10th to December. So they'll miss out on that, I guess. It is going to be a permanent feature, right, from that point on. And let me see, just to make sure. Okay, so yeah, okay. So all of this, of course, is to help you obviously C6 your characters, I guess. But for the whales, they've already gone to that point. So it's a little confusing, it's a lot to take in, but once you kind of go along with it, it'll all make sense. So it says, temper thyself and journey far. That's the new feature that will allow you to grab those free constellations. So you do that. The event will last for 12 weeks, and it will start, and then after the current cycle ends, it will refresh on the following Monday or something like that. Okay, so for every 12, after the 12 weeks, then you can change to a different character if you want to. I think that's how it's going to work. But I believe it's going to be, it's going to be the free permanent, or not free, excuse me. It's going to be the permanent rotating event that will allow you to grab those constellations and stuff like that. Yes. So yes, the long run, free to play players will be able to get there, but very slowly. Whereas if you're a whale, again, you're already going to be at that point, right?
With the power of money.
Yes, right. The power of money, man. That's pretty much how it goes. All right, more login events, stuff like that. Yeah, it's a bunch of other events. Yeah. And then, yeah, of course, it's Hangout. Okay, so that's pretty much it, yeah. Any comments about Genshin? Anything you wanted to say?
From what Genshin is now,
Yeah.
is it a better place than it was before? Or
Okay.
it still needs a lot of shit ironed out?
Okay, so in some areas it is better, but in other areas not so much. It doesn't really progress as fast, or it should have. So the end game content is where it kind of gets a little wonky, because like we've been asking for like certain features and stuff like that for so long, and they still have not addressed it. Like, you know, the artifact loadouts, or, you know, armor piece loadouts. And then the, what do you call it, the end game combat modes. All what they're doing is pretty much like the whole like HP inflation, and just like catering towards like all the newest units, right? So obviously it has that sort of like pay to win incentives tied to it. So that's also been kind of a problem. And then you have the other in-game modes still not there, kind of like in terms of like what we want, but they haven't really touched that as well too much, except they're gonna add another difficulty level for one of those end-game modes. So it's like, okay, this, I don't know why this guide or whatever, oh no, okay. Oh, right. Okay. I'm sorry about that. There is a little more to it than that. But yeah. But basically, in some areas, yes. Some other areas, no. And they need to work on those areas. Meanwhile, okay. So meanwhile, this is Traveler's Tales. So Traveler's Tales basically is kind of like an extra little thing. It's cool because you get more story out of each character. Kind of like, it's like a little fun, a little events. It's not much to it. You just sit back and watch, right? So you just hear more characters talking and stuff like that. So it's cute, it's nice, but it looks like it's going to be permanent now. So that's actually good, because it was kind of like a limited time thing, but maybe it looks like they're making it permanent. So that's cool, if that is true. Yeah. Free Ino, already addressed that. Yes, it is the free. It is the anniversary coming up. So what's happening here, of course, is you get the free standard character invitation. So out of these character roster, you can select a free character. I have no idea who to pick because I already have all of them, and I'm just like, whatever. Although the optimal choice is whoever is closest to C6, so that way I have the chance to get those Stella Fortuna or whatever, right? So I think she's close, if not there already. So maybe D-Luke might be my next one. I don't know. We'll see. There's another Chronicle Wish event. Oh yeah, no, this is the same event. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the Sumeru stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's the login event during the anniversary. So you get 10 polls, more money, more XP materials, more anniversary login rewards. So that includes another free 10 poll, And I guess a little free little piece that you can use for your house building mode, or what do we call it? Oh yeah, top up bonus reset. So that's it for that part. I guess they're adding more stuff to the rhythm game mode. I don't know if this is permanent or not, but yeah. And then there's optimizations, but it's basically not the ones that we are looking for. But there is a bit of a twist to it, kind of. So what's happening is that they are going to remove the scheduled material drops. So like remember, so you know how like we can just freely farm for XP, the what do you call it, the agent books, or whatever you call it, or the chips, right? For the each element. We can do that any time and day, whatever, right? Whereas Genshin has always been on that schedule, which we've been complaining about. They are addressing it, but it's only for during like the first week of each new character that comes out. So it's like, okay, you're kind of doing it, but not really. So it's kind of stupid still, but I guess it's something. It's just so dumb. It's like, bro, it exists. Just make it permanently not scheduled anymore, and then we'll go about our way. But nonetheless, okay, they're doing something about it. Okay, fine. Yeah. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. It's not nothing else much significant. We're talking about. Okay, so yeah. So I think that should be the big chunk of the 6.0 live stream program. So, but still, nonetheless, big changes are coming. It was like over an hour long. So yeah, that was a lot to take in. But yeah, this is pretty much like this is pretty much like the TLDR kind of for what's to come. So yeah, the story is moving forward. Yes, we're that much closer to SNES now, and then yeah. There is stuff to look forward to nonetheless, because we're going to meet 2 more harbingers. So that includes Sandrone right here, and up there is Columbina. Columbina is like number 3 of the 11, and she's supposed to be slated to be very powerful because rumor has it that she's like an Archon equivalent. So that's going to be very interesting of what she is actually, once they reveal it. And Sandrone, I forget her like ranking, whatever. She's like lower on the lower side. I think she's like number 7 or something like that, or whatever. But yeah, she will have a significant appearance nonetheless. She'll finally be revealed, all that stuff nonetheless. But yeah, she is the girl with the big robot, basically. That's what we were talking about early on. Sandrone, Fatui. Yeah, her right here, and there's the big robot right there.
Mouse.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like sentient or whatever, but she controls him, whatever, blah blah blah. Nonetheless. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think that's the official one. Yeah, this is like a good idea of what he looks like, what she looks like. Okay, there you go. I guess that's a better shot. There is the other official artwork. Yeah. Oh, interesting. She has like a little, the little wind up thing on her back. So I wonder if this is also like a robot body, and she's like the real Sandrone is out somewhere or something like that. Or that could be like a weapon that's themed around the little wind-up key. Because what she is, she's called the Marionette. That's her code name. Well, I mean, Sandrone is also a code name as well. So they have like 2 code names. It's weird. It's always weird. Anyway, she is kind of like an engineer, kind of, but she makes puppets. She makes like robots and puppets. And so throughout your journey, you talk to the desk. What do you call them? Like desk clerks or something like that. The one you talk to, like, you know, in guilds, that gives you jobs. Yeah. So they're called they're Catherine, right? And I say they're Catherine because there's multiple Catherines. And eventually you come to learn that all those Catherines are actually puppets or like robots or androids. And they all are, of course, all invented by her. So obviously she has that level of significance already. So she's like, and then like other things are invented by her, stuff like that. Yeah, so she's like the puppet master, kind of, in a way.
I love that song. I love that song.
Yeah.
Puppet Master.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. This is like the latest iteration of the big robot puppet thing, and then that's her. Yeah. Yep. I think it's the real Sandrone. I don't know. I mean, she could. It's very possible that she's also using another fake body to. Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be the big reveal for her. Last one was Capitano, which I don't know if you've heard. But I one way to put it is that it was a good thing you didn't get into Genshin, because Capitano has had a big story event happen to him. But basically he's not playable, at least for a very long time, because what happened to him is it's a very long story, but I'll try to cut it short. But basically, he's cursed with immortality. So he somehow harbored a lot of souls that belonged to his soldiers, because he was like a royal elite soldier at one point, like long time ago. And so he like, I guess, almost died, but then for some reason the god of death cursed him with immortality, and but he used that somehow to able to harbor a lot of souls to carry with him, because they're like his royal soldiers and stuff like that. So, but in consequence, he gets a lot of nightmares, because it's like, you know, he has a lot of souls living inside him, so he's like, he has a lot of thoughts inside of his mind and stuff like that. So he can never go to sleep, essentially. So he's, you know, he's immortal. So he's like, you know, that's adding to the whole curse thing. Over the years, he's grown weaker, quote unquote, but he's still like really strong. So because he can still fight the Archon at the current timeline. And then at some point, Natlin had a problem with the ley lines, and so at some point, instead of the Archon or Pyro Archon Mavuika sacrificing herself to fix the ley lines, it was because it was supposed to be like her. Capitano took her place because he's immortal. So basically he said fuck you to the god of death, because god of death had to do with the ley lines being fucked up and stuff like that, I think. But basically he said fuck you. So it's like, it was supposed to be like this big epic like fuck you from Capitano to god of death. So he's now like making sure the ley lines are fixed. But again, consequently, he has to sit in the throne, and he's permanently like sitting in the throne. So he's like, resting, quote unquote, now at that point. So it's like this big, like there's more detail to it than that, but I'm like, making it like I'm like breaking it down for you for the sake of it, of time.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of detail to it, but yeah. So end result, he's not playable because he's he's resting for the sake of the ley lines. And then like, the ley lines of itself, that's a whole nother story. That's like, it's basically like the what do you call it, fate or whatever, or like they also feature this in Digimon. What was it? Cyber Sleuth, because they had ley lines. So it's kind of it's kind of like how magic works throughout Tavon, or like the land, kind of. It's basically magical energy that surges throughout the land, right? It's kind of like how we have blood in our veins, right? And how it circulates. It's kind of like that. So if you fuck with it, it's gonna fuck with the world, right? And God of Death was kind of like fucking with it, along with like other gods and this and that. So Capitano, used his curse as a means to able to sustain the ley lines better.
Excuse me.
And again, big fuck you, right, to the God of Death.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously if you actually played it, you would get it. You feel the whole fuck you thing. It'd be pretty cool, but yeah. But it is disappointing for the Capitano enjoyers because, people wanted him to be playable, but you can't play him anymore, at least for now, or at least for a very long time, because he's resting. He's making sure the ley lines are sustained, all that stuff. And also in a sense, he did free the souls that were trapped inside of him, and now they're like traveling through the ley lines and stuff like that. So all is kind of like wrapped up for Capitano for now. I want to say it for now, but I don't know if Capitano will be playable. It's really hard to say. But disappointment was had, right? Because I wanted him to be playable. You wanted him to be playable. A lot of people did. But because of that, not happening. So, and it sucks because he was number one. He was literally number one of the Harbingers, and now he's gone. Well, for now at least. But yeah, he's gone. But yes, okay, I guess I was right. She was number 7. Yeah, or she is number 7. Of the Harbingers. So I guess like the next powerful person is slated to be either Columbina or the Torre or the Doctor. So, but let's just focus on Columbina because she's the one coming up. So this is what she looks like, right? Moon Maiden. So she kind of plays a part of like the moon and stuff like that. That's why there's a whole thing about like lunar charge, lunar bloom. So maybe there is a connection to that. Oh. Okay, so it says formally. Oh, okay. So maybe
Normally.
okay. So maybe we'll find out why that happened. So it says, for unknown reasons, she left the Fatui. Oh, interesting. Okay. Even I didn't know this. Okay. Maybe I missed something, but I don't know where exactly when that was mentioned. Okay. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Yeah. But it says unknown reasons, so we'll probably find out once we meet Columbine and stuff like that. But yeah. Yep. Cool. All right. Interesting. Even there is stuff that I don't know as of right now. I mean, okay, granted, there is a lot of stuff I still don't know though, because there's just a whole shit ton of lore. Kind of like Kingdom Hearts, kind of, but yeah. Kind of. It is a mouthful. When you're dealing with like gods and time and yeah, space. That's a whole nother story too. There's the archons, 7 archons, and but above them is the 4 gods. And there's a god of space, god of time, god of life, and death. And then right now the god of space is missing. So they're all like, what the fuck's going on? So there's a lot of speculation because of, dialogue exchange, all that stuff, that Paimon is actually the god of space. In theory, it's just a theory right now. Because like there was something about like, oh, the god of space is enjoying her new master. So it's like, oh, what's that mean? What do you mean by new master? So a lot of the speculation is that that's Paimon. Paimon is the supposed god of space. And I guess there is one little thing of validity because she has this scarf that has like stars on it and is like constantly like moving. It's like cosmic. So maybe that's like the only thing that's making this valid. And then I see right here, there's the whole like theory crafting that Paimon is actually the god of space, or she's a part of like the 4 gods. Yeah. And of course there is the one god above them. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that because it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So think of it like you have the admirals, and above the admirals is the no. So you have the Marines, the admirals, the commander-in-chief, and then you have the 5 stars, right? That 5 elder stars. And above the 5 elder stars is the king, right? Kind of like that. And then of course the king is like the overarching big fucking villain of One Piece, like ever since from the get-go, apparently. Same thing here, kind of, but we don't know if he's like a villain or she is a villain or not, or they are the villain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of just there for right now. If you care, so I believe, so obviously this is the goddess of death, or god of death. And then I get it mixed up, but I think, yeah, and then that's the god of time, god of life, and then yeah, and then you have space supposedly. God of Space's real name is Asmodee. And I guess they're making a joke that this is supposed to be like, like Asmodee's stomach, because Paimon eats a lot. she tends to eat a lot. So she has, being, space, right? All that stuff. Yeah. All right. So sorry about that. It was a bit of a sidetrack there, but that's Genshin for you. Quite the mouthful. Yeah. All right. Almost there. We're almost done for the day. We're going to finish it off with some visual entertainment news. Kind of. It is a little old, but let's talk about it nonetheless. Go ahead and do that right now. Oh yeah.
Be horny.
Oh, I think we did talk about this, huh? Because it was pretty brief. I do remember. Yeah, so just a little reminder, I guess. Gen V is coming up though in September. Episodes 1 to 3 will be released on September 17th. And then from there point on will be weekly. Again, it's just a reminder. So kind of like the same thing what they did with The Boys, the last season of The Boys, and then I imagine they will do the same for the final season of The Boys. Alrighty. And The Boys, of course, the final season of The Boys will be next year, I think. What's also coming up, of course, is this little show called Fallout. Let's go ahead and
Fade out.
yeah, fell out. Let's go ahead and let's play it for the sake of it.
For someone. Common story around here. Someone you care about or someone you hate?
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss McClan?
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
You want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
New Vegas, of course.
Cooper Howard, star of the silver screen.
Like yourself, I am the very best at what I do.
I am the very best that no one ever was.
Oh God.
As I know everything. I know there's a war coming. The bombs will only be the beginning. My concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family. I think you are actually quite a violent man. You just don't want to kill me yet.
Oh. Oh yeah, the snake oil doctor.
Hey, we finally get the slow-mo shots.
Yeah.
We use the VAT system.
The VAT system, exactly.
And then my baby.
Yep. The death claw.
Pet it.
Yep.
Pet it. Hug it. Kiss it. Die. Yep.
Good old death claw. Yeah, looking pretty good. Yep. Yeah, hopefully that slow-mo means yes, they are referencing the VAT system.
And I bet here the like if it is, you better have like that sound like
Oh yeah, when you and then like you pick the target.
Yeah.
Like the limb or the face or the head, chest, whatever. And it has like the percentage and everything, like the accuracy.
Yep.
That would be pretty cool.
And then she does it and then she misses.
I know. Oh, and then you have the mysterious gunner, the mysterious gunman. What do you call it? Yeah, the one that kills like
It's so
people.
funny.
Yeah,
It's so funny. She has the fat boy, right? And she does the VAT system, fires, it goes completely away from them, and it's like
it happens though. It happens, man. And then you see the explosion, like from far away.
Yeah, and then behind her is a death claw coming and coming to swipe her ass, and it's like, oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I must say. I mean, I'm really glad they cast Walter Goggins into the Fallout universe as some kind. 'Cause I think he's like he really fits into the whole like sort of this retro future kind of like punk almost. Yeah. Really cool. I felt like he really fit right in. And him being like, you know, the ghoul is even better. So yeah, I mean, any expectations when it comes to like New Vegas stuff? or because I'm actually not super familiar with that. Like,
All I know about, because we're going to New Vegas,
yeah,
it's one of the best in the series,
of course.
and I'm going like, okay, can you explain to me why it's like the best, like in what's it called? Um, what's that phrase they always say? Not dumb down, but there's always that phrase where someone's gonna just give you the gist of it,
Oh, like the TLDR kind of.
kind of, but it's called something else.
Oh, to simplify it, I guess. I don't know. In layman's terms, I don't know.
There you go, layman's terms.
Yes.
Good job, kids.
So what is the layman's terms for New Vegas though?
New Vegas, look,
What makes it
in
New
their-
Vegas? Yeah.
in their layman's term, better story, combat, and
Right.
and what's it called? How you level up skills and stuff. And it's like, oh, because from what I know, New Vegas was made by a complete different team.
Yeah, it's Obsidian.
Yeah.
Whereas
So
yeah,
it's
Bethesda.
like Obsidian.
Yeah.
What's it called? Understood the assignment, while Bethesda is still like fucking around.
It's weird because I think Fallout for the most part is from Bethesda, but
Yep.
yeah, but is it just like the perfect storm or something? It just happened. It just happens so like just so happens that they just made a better game than Bethesda at the time. I guess I don't know. But at this point, Obsidian is now doing Outer Wilds, I think it's called. Outer Worlds, excuse me. Outer Worlds. Now they're doing Outer Worlds 2 at the moment. So basically that is supposed to be the not Fallout New Vegas sort of spiritual successor. I played a little bit of it and I was like, oh, okay, this is like alright, but I mean, not that I played New Vegas by any means, but still like it felt alright. So plus it was just a Game Pass kind of thing, so I just tried it out for the sake of it, and it was alright, but I just wasn't compelled enough to, for whatever reason. It might have just been just as simple as being distracted from other things. Yeah, like it is. I think it was just alright at the time. I think maybe a number of people love it enough. I mean, it got a sequel, so that says something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, Fallout Season 2 looking pretty good. It is coming out this year, but it is by December, middle of December, so we do have quite a bit of a wait. Let me see here. Yeah, the likes ratio, not even a question. People like it. Very, very much so. Yeah. That death claw reaction was all of us. First time in Mojave. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a New Vegas reference somewhere.
I just can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. Yeah. If he was still alive, Matthew Perry would have had a cameo as Benny. Huh. I wonder who Benny is in the New Vegas. So, I'm not sure. Do you know a Benny at all in New Vegas?
Never played, so nope.
Okay. Yeah. I can't. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. People like it, so.
Yep.
The anticipation is definitely there. Hopefully, this does not disappoint, and all that fun stuff. Mr. House. Oh yeah. Okay. You know who could have also played this guy? The actor who did Lalo Salamanca from Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
And he's also, I think he's called Swordmaster or Swordsman in one of the MCU stuff. Also he made an appearance in the Hawkeye. Remember the Hawkeye series?
Oh, that one.
Yeah. I think it was season 2 or something. It's the one with the girl. He showed up there, I think, right? And,
yeah, Kate Bishop.
Yeah, that guy. The actor, I felt like could have
yeah.
I feel like he would fit really well into this world too. As somebody. Whether it's this guy or somebody else. And it would be really cool to see him and Walter Goggins in like the same screen and, you know, act out whatever scene together. It would be really sick. Because I do like both of the actors. I forget his name. Lalo Salamanca. Okay. Tony Dalton. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, this guy. This dude. Yeah, Hawkeye. Yeah. Maybe in season 3. I don't know. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways, was there anything else you wanted to add in before we sign off for the night? Hopefully we're not missing anything.
Nope.
Yeah. News. Let me see. Let me just take a little quick glance in case we miss something here. Yeah, Granblue stuff. Oh, hello. Damn. Oh, Sariel. Wow. One of the angels. Pokemon Tatsune Miku stuff.
It's pronounced Hitsune.
Hitsune. Yeah, I don't think there's much else. All right. So I think we're pretty. Oh yeah, I've been seeing this. I don't know if you saw this, but it's basically like, I don't know if it was like what I don't forget what sport it was. It might have been like tennis or something. I don't know what it was, but apparently in Poland, some kid was supposed to be given something, but then this guy, and then this guy right here took it right out of the guy's hand, and the kid was like, "What the hell? Like, what the fuck?" And then people were able to search who this guy was, and I guess he's a CEO. He's a fucking CEO. What's with these CEOs and like getting caught like doing some like shit at a sports event? You know what I mean? Because there's that whole like thing about like the CEO was caught like with a girlfriend or something when he's already like married. So it was like an affair. At that one, what was it? What concert was it? It was like Coldplay or something. I think it was. Yeah. Yeah. What's up with that? Like, I'm not sure. Like, if it's just some connection or some weird coincidence. I don't know. Oh, it's tennis. Okay, that's what it was.
But still, like,
yeah.
It's more dumb, like reading the comments of Poppy Bar trying to defend the CEO, saying like, "Oh, we shouldn't publicly shame him," and blah. I was like, "Why not?"
Yeah, and not only did the child get an autograph hat at the end, his company got getting review bomb and boycotted by angry locals. Oh man. Yeah, it looks like at least the kid got, you know, a pretty good happy ending, right?
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, he's what a I don't know, dude. What a fucking asshole, I guess. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the video right there. Boop. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Took it right from him, man. And he just throws into the bag like that. Oh my god. I guess that's
like gives zero shits.
No, dude. He's the fucking CEO. I'm sure he has money and so you're really gonna take that from a kid? Like, bro, like, come on. You got like a bunch of shit, you know what I mean? And especially if the hat wasn't even like given to you, it's like okay.
Yeah.
Makes it's not a good look, yeah.
Yep.
And maybe right? You know, was it really for the kid? Was it for just, you know, was it just like a random thing and then for anyone else to grab? Maybe possible, but the fact that he went out his way, from what I've heard, he actually went out his way to look for the kid to give his hat.
Yep.
Or at least another hat. Which I think that's safe to say that he meant to give the hat to the kid, and the guy just took it out of his hand like that. Yep. He got blown up. He actually, I think he like shut his account down on, at least on X or whatever anyway. So yeah, he definitely got a bunch of hate comments for sure.
Yep. And that the company also got a review bomb and all that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the stock kind of took a hit or something, right? So, yep.
Like I can tell you, like, all the other employees and other head, chairman stuff.
Yeah.
After they saw that, they all just gave him like a really dirty look.
I know, right?
Like he comes back, like, yeah, that tennis game is so cool. Look at all the swag. What's wrong? What happened?
Right.
And they have it like playing in the TV behind him, like on the news. Like, that. What the fuck is that, sir?
Right. I suspect this man may feel a similar regret as the CEO of Coldplay. Yeah. I love that he typed it out as CEO of Coldplay. That's like a wrong phrasing, but I get what he's saying. But it is still funny to say it like that. Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine, dude, just being infamous because you fucking took something that was supposed to be given to a kid at a fucking sports event, like a tennis game? What a time. What a time.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. That is that. With that all being said, and on that note, we are heading into September now. We are exiting the summer vibes, so to say. And we're gonna head on to Labor Day. So I have actually a 3-day weekend. Woo! Woo for me. Federal job and everything. So yeah. But yeah, hopefully everyone else has had a good summer. I know at least we two were able to wrap it up with Evo, right? And all that fun stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go now into the fall season, and then this is where the game's release will begin, in a way, especially depending on who you are. But October will be actually Brooktober again. Like, this is going to be I guess in a sense, we have Broketember and Broketober going in, so that's going to be a pretty tough one. But yeah, because like September is gonna have the gacha stuff, games, and then of course October will also have, I'm assuming, more gacha stuff, but especially games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be a ride. So anyways, here's to another summer ending and another beginning of the fall. So anyways, thank you very much, and hope you all enjoyed it, and hope y'all take care, and we will see you all in next one. Bye bye.